He scored 39 points and 8 assists in that game, and made 9 three-pointers to lead the Washington Wizards to an upset victory over the Denver Nuggets. For a moment, it was hard to tell whether this was Jordan Poole of the Warriors or Jordan Poole of the Wizards. On the night of the game against the Nuggets, he heard the shouts of MVP when he was shooting free throws. They had lost 16 games in a row before and hadn't won a game for more than a month. This is the current situation of their team. No matter which team faces Wizards, they can immediately play a wonderful performance, but any team that loses to Wizards will be on the front page of the news. He knows that his ability is limited and he can't help the team win many games. Everyone knows that the Wizards have big problems with their lineup, and player trades may happen at any time. But fortunately, on this night, he proved himself, 39 points and 8 assists. It does look a bit crazy, but fortunately he did a good job. Maybe they will still lose a lot of games in the future, but at least they can breathe a sigh of relief after defeating the Nuggets. Before defeating the Nuggets, the Wizards suffered a 16-game losing streak. No one knows what Jordan Poole felt at the time. In his 3rd season in the league, he helped the Warriors win the championship. And the magical performance he played that season also made him regarded as the core player of the Warriors in the future. But all the beauty was completely shattered by Draymond Green's punch. Finally, when the team had to choose between the two, the aggrieved Jordan Poole became the one abandoned by the Warriors, and he came to Washington alone. Maybe at the press conference after joining the Wizards, Jordan Poole had a beautiful vision in his heart about how to lead the team to perform well. However, after the first season of running in, his performance can only be summarized as terrible. At the same time, he was criticized by the media and fans for his discord with his teammates and coaches, and for ignoring the coach's tactical arrangements. Before entering 2024 last season, Jordan Poole averaged only 16.9 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.7 assists and 2.6 turnovers per game, shooting 41.1% on two-pointers and 31.6% on three-pointers. During his time on the court, the team lost 15.7 points per 100 possessions, with a cumulative plus-minus value of -328, the last in the league. Before the start of the 2023-2024 season, many people believed that Jordan Poole could become the next James Harden. He would have his own season explosion, be selected as an All-Star, compete for the scoring title, and score 60+ in a single game many times. As a result, before the season was over, the voices of criticism began to be heard. Some people said that Jordan Poole did not want to be a basketball player at all and was not worthy of playing in this league. Even the Wizards coach could not bear it anymore and even removed Jordan Poole from the starting lineup. From one of the core players of the championship team to the starting core of the bottom team, and then to the substitute, everyone mocked Jordan Poole for his good performance in the Warriors only because of good luck, and he didn't have any real ability. But unexpectedly, such a change made things turn around. After half a season of dying state, Jordan Poole actually began to recover. Jordan Poole on the bench seemed to have regained the feeling of the Warriors period. He averaged 20.5 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game. These averages are much higher than his previous statistics when he was a starter. Starting from March 17, 2024, Jordan Poole returned to the team's starting lineup again. In the following 13 games, Jordan Poole averaged 21 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 7.2 assists per game. In the 4 games after entering April, Jordan Poole's statistics jumped to 23.5 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 9.8 assists, with an average of 9.8 assists per game, a career best. This must be the accumulation of his experience and lessons. Now, after experiencing the first off-season of the new team, Jordan Poole's performance this season shows that he has indeed improved a lot. Jordan Poole quickly entered the scoring mode at the beginning of the season, and his more reasonable and efficient shots and performances made fans feel that he was back in the familiar Warriors period. On November 14, in the Wizards' 130-139 loss to the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama played a career night, scoring 50 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. Victor Wembanyama's performance attracted so much spotlight that many fans ignored Jordan Poole's good performance in this game. Although the Wizards did not win, Jordan Poole played for 33 minutes and scored 42 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists and 2 steals. In the fourth quarter, Jordan Poole made 6 of 8 shots and still scored 15 points and 2 assists. It was Jordan Poole who never gave up. When the Wizards were trailing by 17 points in the first 3 quarters, he narrowed the gap to 6 points in the last 2 minutes, which made the result of the game suspenseful. Even when the outcome was decided, Jordan Poole was still fighting. With less than 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Wizards were trailing by 8 points. Keontae George missed a 3-pointer and Jordan Poole rushed over from the backcourt to grab the rebound. After being called out of bounds, he also had some physical conflicts with Chris Paul. It can be said that Jordan Poole really tried his best in this game. 42 points in the whole game was also the third time in Jordan Poole's career that he scored more than 40 points in a single game. The 2 previous times were both during the Warriors period, and he was only 1 point away from his highest score. On November 5, in the Washington Wizards' home game against the Golden State Warriors, Jordan Poole scored 24 points, 1 rebound and 3 assists. However, under the focused defense of a group of former teammates, Jordan Poole's performance on the offensive end was quite sluggish, with only 8 of 20 shots in the whole game, with a hit rate of only 40%, and a serious miscalculation from beyond the 3-point line, with only 2 of 10 shots. Jordan Poole had a sluggish performance and the Wizards lost the game, but he had his own confidence and unwillingness. In this game, when he occasionally faced off against Draymond Green, they still had passionate physical fights. However, everyone was worried that in the next second, the two of them would once again perform the free fight they had in training that year. While he passionately hugged Stephen Curry and joked with Gary Payton, he immediately stepped forward and dragged his current rookie teammate away when he saw Draymond Green communicating with the Wizards rookie. The smile on his face looked polite and distant, and he looked like a parent who would never allow his child to have any communication with bad youths in society. Obviously, he still couldn't forget that punch, couldn't let go of that time, and couldn't choose to forgive when facing Draymond Green. If there hadn't been that punch, his conflict with Draymond Green wouldn't have become public, and perhaps Jordan Poole would still be in the Warriors and gradually become the new core of the Warriors. But as long as Jordan Poole performs better than he did in the Warriors period in the Wizards, those doubts about him will surely disappear. Currently, Jordan Poole ranks first in the team in points per game, assists per game, and steals per game this season. The lack of strength in the overall lineup still made the Wizards suffer a wave of 16 consecutive losses. At the beginning of this season, the Wizards defeated the Hawks twice that could defeat the Cavaliers and Celtics, but the league's bottom record is really difficult for Wizards fans to accept. Perhaps Jordan Poole now thinks of his time at the Chase Center from time to time, or thinks of the bold words he made when he joined Wizards, but the current reality has made him gradually mature. The past losing streak can no longer be changed. Jordan Poole can only achieve the best of himself by staying focused on the next game.